Have you ever wondered how your favorite shoes were created? What aspects were placed into each shoe? What made the shoes so popular that people wanted to buy them? This is what I'm here to answer. Every shoe has a specific purpose, and every detail placed on a shoe was given a reason. While some people just wear certain sneakers just because they look cool, others wear them because of many different reasons. We're going to look at 3 different Nike shoes that not only revolutionized Nike, but the sneaker culture world. I'm going to be talking about what inspiration came from these shoes, how these shoes were created, and what made them so popular. The first shoe we're going to look at is the Nike Air Force Ones. That first put Nike into the basketball sneaker world. According to Kicks.com, the Air Force Ones debuted in 1982, created by Bruce Kilgore. The article says that the shoe was inspired by the Nike Approach hiking boot when it came to the design elements. The same article says that this was the first basketball shoe that featured a pocket filled with air in the heel for cushion and support. Kilgore also came up with the circular outsole pattern to make it easier for basketball players to pivot their feet. According to AudibleWave.com, the 2002 famous hip-hop rapper Nelly dropped a single called Air Force Ones, which helped increase the sales and popularity of the shoe. This would also lead to more collaborations with shoe brands and celebrities that inspired a new colors and patterns on shoe. Now here's my pair of Air Force Ones that featured a flower print on the print of the shoe in a different type of colorway than the original white that it started with. This really shows people that the shoe really evolved from when it first came out. The next shoe that we're going to look at is the shoe that revolutionized the air bubble inside shoes, the Air Max 90s. According to a documentary, Abstract, the Art of Design, the Air Max 90s debuted in 1987, created by Tinker Hatfield. According to the same documentary, Tinker said he was so inspired by the Centre Pompidou in Paris and how it was structured and the different primary colors that were on the building that it gave him the idea to create this new design of a shoe exposing the airbags inside. According to the video, the story of Air Max 90 to 2090, Tinker Hatfield used the cushioning design of the airbag, which is similar to the Air Force Ones, to make this shoe, but made the airbag bigger and more visible so that you can see the air on the sole of the shoe. According to a video, how the Air Max 90 changed the sneaker world, the speaker said it was one of the most forward types of shoes in its time that was embraced by the music culture and street culture. This shoe didn't have a famous athlete or rapper representing the shoe when it first came out, but more people started wearing the shoe because they just thought it was simply unique. Here's what an Air Max 90 shoe looks like. This is where the Nike Air Bubble was exposed to the sole of the shoe. The vibrant colors of the shoe made it more advanced than any other shoe at the time. Alright, now we're going to look at the first basketball shoe that associated with Michael Jordan and started the series of the many Air Jordans. According to Grail.com, Jordan 1s debuted in 1985, created by Peter C. Moore. In the article, Jordan told Moore that the shoe had needed to be different and exciting. Moore decided to take the different and exciting part with the 3 different colors of the shoe, most popular known as the Devil's Colors, which at the time was unheard of in basketball shoes. Also, a huge inspiration to the design of the shoe was the original Ball and Wings logo, which dubbed the name Air Jordans, came from when Moore was on a plane noticing a kid wearing a replica of a pilot's wings given to him by the airlines and drew the famous logo on a napkin. According to the same article, the shoe that started it all was modeled after another basketball shoe, the Nike Air Shifts. While it shared a lot of the same design elements of the Jordan 1s, there were slight design differences, such as the style of lacing, the panel on the top of the shoe, and of course the Air Jordan logo. Now, according to Grail.com and Complex.com, there were a lot of reasons why the shoe became so popular and why it became such a huge part of the sneaker culture. The shoe was banned from the NBA and fined Michael Jordan $5,000 a game for wearing them because the color scheme of the shoe which helped with the idea of the shoes that you can't wear them, but you want to wear them. You could also go to the fact that the shoe had even branched out to markets that it wasn't even intended for, skateboarding. And lastly, you could go to the reason that Jordan was already being known as one of the best basketball players in the NBA at the time. Now, these are my pair of Air Force Jordan 1s, but you see the design elements of the shoe. You can see the Air Jordan logo on the top of the shoe, and of course the shoe is still structured as the same as the original Jordan 1s. These three shoes are some of the most popular shoes in the sneaker culture world, and now you probably know more about them than you thought you would. When you wear another pair of shoes, I hope you realize that there's always an inspiration to each shoe, how the shoe was created, and the reasons why the shoe became so popular. Thank you.